Hey guys, it's Psychic Medium Queen coming in. Today is Sunday, May 3rd, 2020, and the time is exactly 10 a.m. Thank you so much for tuning into your first podcast, because I'm just going to be talking to you guys a little bit today about me. Get to know your psychic. In addition to that, I'm also going to be announcing the giveaway winner at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Yay! Do not go to the end. Do not collect $200. Please stay tuned and listen to the video. I promise I won't keep you guys long. And first and foremost, I want to say hello, hi there, ho there to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing to the channel. I would love to hear from a lot more of you guys, so I hope that you guys will comment on this video and tell me a little bit about yourselves. For those of you guys who are really gun shy, I also created an Instagram for you guys that I'll be linking below, just so you know, for the times that I want to post some things during the week that Spirit gives me for you all, and you can go over there and quickly read, and you might be more apt to participate there, and it gives me the ability to get to know you guys a little bit more. So who am I? I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm an extreme empath, I'm a relationship and twin flame specialist, life coach, and more. I am the first in my family to awaken. I've never studied the art of mysticism or read any books to sharpen my skills. My awakening came as a result of a catalyst who entered my life and caused a whirlwind of painful events that ultimately pushed me to my life's purpose. Surviving the claws of death multiple times, I was reborn with a purpose through my pain. While I was always a person who helped others since the tender age of 13, this was on a whole nother level. Suddenly, all the pains of my life made perfect sense, and I felt whole. As a result of my awakening, I now get to aid people with my gifts, which detailed are psychic, medium. A medium, it means I can contact those in spirit who have left their physical bodies to ensure their safety, to ensure that they've crossed over to the other side. See, for example, my encounters, which was my first video here on YouTube with Kobe Bryant NGG. I have parts 1 and 2 in a playlist that you can go look at, which have been 100% affirmed. Mediumship and also enables me to speak through a spiritual larynx. So that means I take on sounding like the person. As well, it enables me to take on characteristics only known to you and that person, the ailments that person had, or how they died. For example, I had a person come to me whose cousin had died. The cousin made me cough uncontrollably. I asked her, did someone die due to something with the lungs a male spirit was giving me? She was like, oh my God, my cousin died from lung cancer. She affirmed who he was, and he began to speak to her through me. I've encountered many things like this during my tenure so far. A secondary part of this gift I have acquired is called psychometry. Now, through psychometry, I'm able to hold an item, it's a physical item, tell you details about that item I couldn't possibly know. For example, a client gave me her keys, and I was able to tell her verbatim what was in her home. Having never been to her home, she was amazed by the description I gave her. I described the paint on the walls, the furniture, the make. Extreme empath. Now, as an empath, I'm able to feel what you, the client, feels. So if you have a headache, I will pick it up. If you're nervous, I will pick it up. I can feel what you feel times 1,000, which is why I always tell you guys, when you prepare for a reading with me, I encourage you to meditate before you speak to me so you can be relaxed. Because if you're nervous, like I said, I'll pick up that angst 1,000 times more than what you feel. Now, as a psychic, I have all the clairs. So I know clear knowing, clear hearing, clear aroma. And basically what those are, to give a little bit of detail, clear knowing, I just know through spirit. And I can hear messages that are specific to you. Sometimes I'm able to smell perfume of a person that's not even in the room with me, that might be on the phone with me. Through spirit, I'm able to see past and present. My slogan is, don't tell me, I'll tell you. Now, a lot of people get confused by what that means, and they try to give it a definition themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that up for you guys. This means if you come to me for a reading, spirit will give me key points you would like to discuss, so you don't have to tell me. And that's only if you're genuinely coming to me for a reading. I have had people who try to test me just to test me, but spirit knows that. So if you're coming to me genuinely, spirit will already give me messages for you of context for a few particular things. For example, I had a young lady come to me and she wanted to talk about relationships. So Spirit just said relationships. And it also talked about finances. So that falls under general for me. Okay. So things like that, Spirit will tell me in advance. And that's also how you separate psychics that are real from psychics who are trying to cold read you. They ask you questions so they can regurgitate things back. True psychics are able to give you more information and you won't have to ask. Most times, often than not, I can only speak for me. You don't have to ask me because Spirit will tell you before you can even ask it. So all you have to do is come with an open heart and open mind and let Spirit do the rest. Now, Spirit has let me know that it's still birthing gifts in me. So I've only just scratched the full surface. But all in all, the top of everything, all of these gifts come straight from the Creator. As I told you guys earlier, I never read a book, never touched a pamphlet, even with the cards that I have, because each of those cards are going to represent something different for each individual client that I deal with. So Spirit literally uses the cards to tell a story, and that is it, and that is all. Lastly, but certainly not least, I am a twin flame and relationship specialist. I have over 22 years of experience with being a relationship specialist and life coach. For example, I've been mentoring people since I was 13. I was 13 and I was encouraging people that were married in their 60s. As far as twin flame specialist, I am a twin and I went through all of the phases of the twin flame relationship. I have a full knowing of what that relationship entails and all of the phases and cycles that come along with it. So I'm able to help you and spare you some of the pain that I had to endure, prayerfully all of it. So now that you've heard the condensed version of my story, if you guys would like to hear more details, please comment below about what specifics you want to hear more about, and I'll be happy to oblige at a later date. But now that you know about me, what are my clients saying about me? You know what? I'll let you guys hear from them yourselves. Check out these next screenshots of Spirit in action through me, as well as you all's direct feedback about your experience.